morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. It's British Open week, which means I've been up since 1:30 watching the golf across the pond.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
So, day one of four, who's
Cam,
leading?
Cam, what is his name? Smith? Cam Smith, the 25-year-old American, was 7 under through 15 or 16 last time I saw. Tiger Woods tees off at 9:59, 1 minute before the show ends. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to watching.
Beautiful day here in Jackson right now, 61 degrees, sunny and 81 today. Same for Friday. The weekend looks pretty good too for the most part. And we do have some outdoor things today. The Jackson Food Truck Festival tonight from 4 till 8 at Keeley Park. 15 food trucks will be there. I bet there'll be a big turnout.
I'm going.
Are you?
Yes.
We discussed it.
Yeah, we did, and I am going, and so there was a so at Flagstar the other day they had one of these food trucks. I think is Craveable the burgers,
No,
Baby Bear Burger they had.
Craveable.
Excuse me, Baby Bear Burger was at Flagstar this week, and Stephanie told me that was the best burger she's ever had in her life.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going back for Baby Bears tonight. How about that?
I think it's going to be very popular tonight. Also, the Learning Fair starts today at Northwest Elementary School and continues tomorrow. And there's a lot of bars and restaurants have music tonight, outdoor patio events and things like that. So Leone Township Park has their thing tonight.
They do?
Yep. Flight will be performing there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I would like to take this time to welcome someone else to the 40-year-old club. And it's Josh Burgett.
Josh Burgett's 40.
Josh is 40 today, and Josh and I have known each other, gosh, since we were 18 years old, and I can't believe we're both 40. There's him with his beautiful children. He's young for his grade, so he was always the youngest in the class of 2000. But young no more. He is 40. So congratulations. We're celebrating tomorrow, believe it or not, on a Friday.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
At the lake.
Something like that. Yep. 8465 if you can find it. It's hard to find even if you do know the address, but happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh. Today the governor's going to Flint, and she's going to sign the budget, but it appears just the education portion of the budget. She's going to probably, because this is an election year, she'll probably drag it out all summer. And we're learning from Cranes that there's $1 billion in earmarks, $1 billion. And that's money secretly handed out to organizations and individuals.
You got any of that information?
Stephen Ross, the billionaire, he went to Lansing to lobby for $100 million for the Detroit Center for Innovation, and they're giving it to him.
I'm not allowed to say anything bad about Stephen Ross.
A billionaire getting $100 million from the state.
Again, I'm not allowed to say anything bad about Stephen Ross.
The golf, local golf.
Oh my gosh, local golf. So if the last few days pretty much prove that Jackson is the mecca of golf in the state. Let's get things started with Greg Zeller, who won the Michigan Senior Open. And two-day total of 5 under. Greg was paired with the leaders yesterday, took the lead on 3. He birdied 5 of his first 7 yesterday. And this is the biggest one he's ever won. This is a big deal. And trust me, that $750 doesn't mean anything to him. That trophy does.
That is quite an honor.
And it really is. You know who won last year? Madalena.
Steve Madalena.
Yeah. But Madalena finished second. Ron Berman tied for 12th. Eric Terrian tied for 19th. All Jackson guys in the top 20. Greg, very happy. And he's a Jackson Golf Hall of Famer. And I think Ed Mitchell helped him out here. Ed,
Yes.
Ed worked on his clubs. They worked together for a little bit. Ed's a great guy, and Greg found some success. So very happy for Greg. Now the women are playing in Jackson in the Jackson County Women's Golf Association Match Play Championship, and Ashley Hilderly She knocked off Andrea Clark. There's Ashley right there. She's a student at Lumen Christi.
Big golf family.
Yeah, and she works hard. She practices, and she's a great player. And she knocked off Andrea Clark in the semifinals, 2-1. Andrea had won 13 straight match play tournaments.
Wow.
Going into that, and I was talking to Ashley's caddy last night, her Aunt Leslie, and 9 holes of that were in the downpour, and it was just she said she played great. So congratulations to her, and she'll face Cameron Shannon, and Cameron Shannon and Natalie Kulka had a battle yesterday. Cameron Shannon won 2 up. She shot a 64.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
You've asked Cameron.
She's coming on. She's coming on.
she?
Yeah, she's coming. She'll be here on the 20th after she continues the golf. So that match is going on right now. Cameron Shannon and Ashley Hilderly. They teed off at 7:30 this morning, and yeah, so we'll have updates for that later on today. And our own Jeff Steers is on site right now.
Yeah, thanks to Jeff for all the great photos and coverage of local golf here in Jackson.
The only place to see it.
The whole country is talking about the Uvalde video, the release of the security video from the school shooting, and the body cam police video. It's as you all know, you've seen pieces of it or stills from it. It's very painful to watch, and it's very controversial because it was released before the families were able to view it. The Austin Statesman newspaper released it, the entire 77-minute video. Have you seen it?
I've seen some of it, and it is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. There's so much to talk about when it comes to watching the video. It's horrifying, absolutely horrifying to watch. But, you know, Texas is supposed to be this big, tough gun state, and you've got 20. I don't know that you could find a group of 20 or so men together where one would not run into that building. I can tell you right now, if we call Schutte, Hitt, Simpson, any of those guys, there's no way in hell that anything like that would happen in Jackson. It's mind-boggling to me. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me. And you see you wonder what they're doing. Yes, I know there's protocol. Yes, there's a hostage situation. But what about the 110 gunshots that happened while you were in the hallway? Did you think maybe the hostage situation might be over? At some point during that time, one of those men needed to go risk their life and figure it out, and it just didn't happen. And probably if I lived in Uvalde, I would be passing around petitions trying to get all of those people reassigned or lose their job, because I know I'm being hard on them, but this is a tough situation. Those people should never work in law enforcement again, in my opinion. Again, I know there's protocols, but when you're watching that video, there can't be a protocol that says wait in a hallway for 77 minutes. There just can't. So again, I'm not a member of law enforcement, but I am a member of society, and it's just absolutely awful to watch. There's so many different things within that video. If you really want to get mad, there's plenty of reasons. You know, one officer feels the need to go over to the wall and get some hand sanitizer. It's just a lot. It's awful. So, and then their law enforcement lied to the governor. When the governor came out first day, thanked the police for their great effort, and then they're like, wait a minute. So, yeah, it's really, really bad. Really, really bad.
Columbine, the first mass shooting in a school, that changed how law enforcement responds, because they did wait to go in. And after that, everyone, everywhere is trained. You go in, you immediately go to the shooter, immediately. When you're there, the first one there, you immediately go to the shooter. That's the protocol.
Yeah, I mean, you look at what happened in Oxford, right? I mean, ran and got him as soon as possible, right? I think there were only like 2 officers in the building at that time. It's just, It's just unbelievable, and it's something that you really can't believe you're watching, right?
It's unbelievable.
Especially in a state like Texas. It just doesn't make sense to me.
The hand sanitizer thing.
No.
That's just, it's, it is.
One guy check his cell phone, I mean, it's just, come on, man. And there were some things saying, we didn't have our body armor. No, but you had the bulletproof vest and shield. And, I know it's a lot saying someone needs to risk their life, but someone needed to risk their life a lot earlier.
That's the job.
Yeah,
That's the job.
It is. Someone needed to do something. And I'm just shocked that no one broke protocol. And I do understand it's so tough of a situation. It has to be. But at the same time, you know what's going on in the country, and you know what these gunmen are out doing. And it's sad. Sad story.
We all just have to hope that it never happens again.
Yeah, for sure.
We have a new president of the University of Michigan.
Yes.
Yes?
Santa Ono.
Santa Ono. And he has, there's a new clause in his contract called the Schlissel clause.
What's that? No Pizza House gift cards?
Well, you can't have those inappropriate relationships. You get fired and you lose your tenure. That wasn't in his contract.
That wasn't in Schlissel's?
No.
So he's tenured.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing that that's just now finding its way into a contract. Well, okay. Yeah. I'm excited about this new president. I think he's going to do a great job.
He's got all kinds of great reviews. Everybody seems to think he's going to be awesome for U of M.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly cut his teeth at some of the best universities in the world. Harvard, Johns Hopkins. He was the president at Cincinnati, president at University of British Columbia, which I applied to, Brandon, but didn't get in. And of course, now he's at U of M.
Yes. Oh, we should get him on the show.
We should get him on the show. Yep. Do you know the capital of British Columbia?
Vancouver?
I think that's right. I don't know if that's right. I know that's the name of a city I know.
Jeopardy, anytime there's a Canada category on Jeopardy, Americans are dumb. We're stupid.
And you know the only category I know the answers to?
Sports.
That's right. The Chamber is accepting applications to its Leadership Jackson program. I really am
have you ever been in that?
No, I haven't. Brandon has. But I have participated and covered those events, and it's just a great program if you are a young professional and want to gain a lot of experience, make some connections in Jackson, or if you're a business owner and you have a young professional that you'd like to kind of see them take the next step. It's a great program. Tim Booth at the Chamber does a phenomenal job. The application deadline is August 12th, so try and get that in before then.
A couple other sports news. Kansas City Royals are going to go to Toronto to play, but only 40% of them can go because of
vaccine.
Yeah. And actually, it's the whole Major League Baseball landscape has been altered because of that. The U.S.-Canada differences in the pandemic and its response. Did you know if you're an NFL player, an active NFL player, you can't endorse beer?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's one of the rules.
Really? They have a lot of rules in the NFL.
Coors Light has found a way around that. They have Patrick Mahomes who endorses the Coors Light. It's a light.
Oh my God.
It's a flashlight. So he is pitching the Coors Light, and that gets around the prohibition on directly endorsing beer. But are you kidding me?
That's kind of weird.
Yep. The Coors Light available in fine stores everywhere.
Ain't that something?
Yep.
Hey, today's show is brought to you by Printer Source Plus, and they're proud to be the Chamber's Small Business of the Year. Thanks to Joe Sharp and his team over at PSP for helping us bring you today's show. And we have Joe Sharp on later today.
Who else is
on today?
Who else is on
well,
today?
We have Kristen Pluta from the Jackson County Health Department. And would you like to talk to her?
I would.
Let's talk to her after this break. We'll be right back.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is small. Change is easy. Updating. Smart. A choice. Change is our company. Your company. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. consumersenergy.com/change.
Mauer's Sunshine Car Wash is proud to be a professional and fast service in the Jackson area. You can relax and let our friendly staff clean your vehicle to a shine. Open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 6:30, Sunday 9 to 5. Or use one of our many self-serve bays, great for all vehicles, car, truck, or bikes. Try our other locations. Brooklyn Auto Wash in Brooklyn, Center Wash on Page Ave, keeping your vehicle clean for over 25 years. Mauer's Sunshine Car Wash on Ann Arbor Road.
Take your taste buds for a ride and buckle up a delicious bundle from McDonald's. Get the savory McChicken and a side of small fries for just $3.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Today's show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. Check out their showroom today. They're located on Michigan Ave across from Westwood Mall. They're now in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thanks to Vermeulen's for helping us bring you today's show.
Westwood Wall.
Is that what I said? Well, I haven't been there so long, I forgot how to pronounce it.
Joining us now is the health officer with the Jackson County Health Department, Kristen Pluta. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Have you ever been to Westwood Wall?
I have not, but I just heard there's a new restaurant in Westwood.
Yeah, there
Wall.
is. Wingity Ann's.
Yeah.
What is it?
I heard that
Wingity
just
Ann's.
yesterday.
Wingity
Wings. It's
Wingity.
wings. Ray
Wingity.
Robinson. It's really good. Wingity
Yeah,
Ann's.
just yesterday someone told me about that.
Yeah.
She said her boyfriend said it's the best
It's
fried chicken
it's
he's ever had.
unbelievable. Yeah, I've had
Where's
it
it
before.
at?
It is in the old Coney Island, right when you walk into the
Oh, in
main
the
and to
main.
the left. Yeah.
Is father and son shoes still there?
I don't think so. But yeah, Wingity Ann's is awesome. They went from, I think, kind of a food truck cart to this space. So yeah, it's good. Check them out, Wingity Ann's.
Yeah.
Wingity Wings.
Wingity Ann's.
Wingity Ann's.
Okay,
All right.
there you go.
Check it out. Well, we of course, got the COVID pandemic still with us. Yesterday you released the numbers. We're 250 a week, right about. We're not going up, we're not going down.
No, we're pretty much in a plateau with that right
Yeah.
now. That's still a word I don't like to use.
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
COVID or even
Pandemic.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
We've been doing a lot of after action, even though we're still in the pandemic.
Right.
But a lot of even with our emergency preparedness coordinator for the health department specifically, the state health department, and then even our emergency management.
Yeah.
I've sat in on a few of these after actions, and even though it's not over, we're still trying to learn, from what we.
It's
went
amazing. I think one thing that's an advantage, at least in our county, I've been doing a lot of traveling. We do not live on top of each other here at all. It is not busy. It's So some of the kind of community spread that you hear about in all these big cities, it's just not as prevalent in Jackson.
Very true.
We don't really know how many people are getting COVID though, because only the results from a testing site get reported to you.
Right. Yeah, very rarely do individuals who do a home test contact us or contact anyone. It's just, there's not a lot, to be done. Yeah, most people are, have symptoms and they're mild, and you wait it out.
Yeah.
Well, are you still vaccinating people?
We are still vaccinating people, yeah. We actually have been doing, just in the last month, the immunization clinic has done some outreach and been to some of the nursing homes, like Vista Grand Villa.
Oh, wow.
They were just at Vista Grand Villa.
That's great.
Still doing boosters and things for staff and residents. So.
Nice. Well, we want to talk about hearing and vision, and it's perfect that you're talking to both of us, because he cannot hear. And I can't see.
Oh, okay.
So
awesome.
I don't think we were privy to these screenings when we were younger, but you guys are offering these screenings, and I know you've been a part of some of the JPS kindergarten roundups, and it's really a great opportunity for you guys to interact with the public and handle some of those services.
Yeah, it's a state mandate for kids in. Depending on the on the grade that the kids are in, get hearing and vision tests. So we have 5 employees at the health department. 4 work through the school year only, and then we have 1 coordinator who does all the summer planning and all of that. So she does not only the hearing and vision screenings through the school year, but then gets everything ready for the next year. So, and then we are in the schools all year long in all the different schools doing those hearing and vision tests for. I guess, hearing is kindergarten, 2nd and 4th. I have notes. Vision goes all the way up through 9th grade. So we also have clinic hours.
Everyone gets tested?
Every kid.
Every kid?
Every kid. It's a requirement to have those tests before you start kindergarten.
Kristen, I read something this morning that had never crossed my mind, and hearing loss in a child can sometimes mimic a learning disability.
Right. That, and my hearing vision coordinator could probably correct me on this, but I think, back whenever the legislation went in that this became, required for school age kids to have this, I think part of that, I imagine stemmed on that, you've got kids sitting in classroom that can't see or can't hear what the teacher is, doing. How do you learn?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, when I was a kid, I don't remember if we had that, but the teacher would be really the one that would have to be observant, and the teacher would move those students to the front if they couldn't hear or see. But I guess that was the extent of it.
Yeah,
I remember being taken out of class. You probably do. Like I remember being taken out of class. We went to some little small room.
And they checked you off.
And it's that's essentially the same thing. Technology and the things that they use to check that.
I remember being nervous about doing that as a kid, but it's nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah. So no, not at all. I think it's very easy. They wear headphones for hearing and raise their hand and cover an eye.
How busy are you guys with the schools during the school year? Is it nonstop?
Yes, they run from, and then this past year was even busier because they had not been able to be in the schools through COVID. So last year was even, catch up, getting all the kids who hadn't had it done during those, previous years, and you have to get those off years.
So if you detect that a student has vision issues or hearing loss, then what?
Then they do a referral. They send information home to the parent and give resources, and then they do follow up on those as well to make sure. So for last year, we did 8,543 vision screenings in the school, last school year. And 1,400 of those were referred for services.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. If I think I saw something like a national average of 3 out of every 1,000 have a hearing.
Yeah.
But that's amazing.
Hearing was less, so which kind of makes sense. Just with what we know as on lay terms that more people have vision issues than hearing issues. But 6,300 hearing and 120 kids. We found 120 kids.
Wow.
So
If someone can't afford to get their child glasses or whatever, are there resources?
Yeah, there's resources available, and that's, when they do the follow-up, the technicians, when they come back into the office and, on the days that they're not in the schools, they're doing those follow-ups on, and then, finding out the parents who say, I can't afford that, or I don't know who to send them to, or I don't know who to go to with my insurance. So they get those resources.
So the parent really doesn't have to do anything. The hearing and vision is going to be tested.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
it's
they
nice. You should go.
You should go.
Yeah, I will go. I need to make an eye appointment.
The
right
other
after
thing,
this.
and I didn't add it on my notes or to tell you, so I'm springing this on you, but we just are starting a dental assessment.
Really?
That really aligns with the hearing and vision as well.
That is so smart.
In 2020, Governor Whitmer signed into law I don't know the numbers of it, but a law that requires a dental assessment before they start kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of a soft, although it's a law requiring that right now.
Sure.
The funding is just being distributed. We just got the funding. And just in June, I went to the Board of Commissioners with a contract to partner with Smiles on Wheels.
Wow.
So they're going to do our screening and work at our kindergarten roundups with the hearing
That's
and
cool.
vision and all of those things.
I
So,
imagine that, a lot of these services, taking your child to kindergarten is stressful enough, but being able to have all these health screenings, that's awesome for the
Yep.
parents.
Yep, and that's
Very
our goal. We're
reassuring.
really trying to get back, again, kindergarten roundups are those things that
Yeah.
we're put on pause. So, the more services that we can offer and community partners that can, come together to, be a one-stop shop to get your kid into school.
Yeah.
Have either of you been to a farmer's market yet this summer?
I haven't,
I haven't.
I went.
which is weird.
Yeah.
Normally
I
by
haven't.
this
I
time.
have, though, a garden. My husband made me a raised garden bed.
Oh.
He handles it now. He made it, so now it's kind of his thing. But he brought in a pile of zucchini. That was
Really?
going crazy. Yeah.
So it's that time
I'm
of
not.
year.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of people
It's-
that have
yeah.
done gardens. I don't.
you?
My father-in-law has one. Tomatoes, cucumbers, that
Well,
type of thing.
It's not tomatoes. Not yet. Tomatoes come later.
Yeah.
I don't know
Our
the
tomatoes aren't
seasons of
doing-
them. Well, he
Ours-
eventually will grow tomatoes or grew tomatoes earlier. I don't know the season.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's starting to, like this weekend, we'll start to see more and more, and just from here on out.
What's with the corn? The corn's not ready yet
Not
either?
yet.
That's
I
late.
thought I
this-
just saw
Really?
Adams Farm Market
Really?
had some
Okay.
corn. Don't quote me. I really did think I saw something that I saw a picture of a corn.
We need to find that corn.
A picture of a corn stalk. So to me, that said, I didn't
That
read the
says
article.
we have corn.
Right? That says we have
Corn
corn.
is 4 weeks off,
Really?
according
Really?
to Noah.
4 weeks out? Wow. We'll
All right.
see,
I just
but
saw a picture of a corn. That
Maybe
doesn't
it
mean
said
there's
corn.
Well, it could
coming
be from
soon.
Kentucky. Some people drive it up.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. That is true.
So, but you were trying to get fresh
Yes.
food to Jackson County
We
residents.
have some fun things coming up. We have our WIC program always hands out Project Fresh coupons.
Okay.
It's part of the state program, and we get a certain number of coupons to hand out to our WIC clients, who then in turn get to go to vendors who take SNAP and can turn those coupons into, basically like cash to get fresh food
That's
from the
awesome.
market. So we are actually working to bring some farmers to our parking lot.
Oh, cool.
And then we have a few dates, I think August 3rd, August 10th, and maybe another one, but we'll get that
That's
information
awesome.
out
That's
to you
gonna be
tomorrow.
great.
But
Great event.
have some other community partners come out again. Kind of, I think our Hearing and Vision is going to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's August, so it's immunization time. So we might
Kristen,
have a nutritionist out there to
That's what-
teach them how to cook the zucchini that I have.
I need to
growing
see a
out of my ears.
nutritionist because I just saw a video the other day of this guy saying apples and grapes aren't good for you and all this stuff. So I need to reassess everything. So I don't know. There's too much nonsense out there.
I can't keep up with that.
If I didn't have a job, because we were just in North Carolina a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, I would rent a truck, drive it down to North Carolina, buy out a farmer's market, and then drive it up here and park at Bob's Country Store and make $1 million.
Yeah, you probably could do that. You know what? We could do that. We should try that. Now, you're going to be traveling south to Tennessee quite a bit as your daughter is playing college soccer next year. Have you learned any Southern traditions yet?
I have not. No, no. But I mentioned before the show that she's going down there. We leave on the 27th. We're going to do a little trip in Gatlinburg and then drop her off on the 31st. But I can't wait to hear her call me with a little Southern, draw. I listened to her. She's going down there to play soccer, and her coach will send them videos and things, giving them information on what to do, and it's got that. It's that little bit of Southern.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's easy to pick up on.
But
too.
she's also they're all from there. It's Tennessee Wesleyan University, so a smaller school down there, and most of the kids down there are from North Carolina, South Carolina, Northern Georgia, Tennessee.
Cool.
So she has the accent. Like Michigan, what is snow? And
that's awesome.
The health department is hiring.
We have several openings. We just finished or closed our search for a new deputy health officer of community health education promotion. I know I've talked about that before with you. So we are narrowing down. We've got some great candidates, I think, and we are narrowing down those applications and hoping to have some interviews next week. So.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for coming by, and thanks for all the good you're doing in the community. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to come on here and talk about all these other things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Kristen Luda, Health Officer from Jackson County Health Department. We'll be right back after this break.
Good weather is here, and the Grand River Farmers Market is open in downtown Jackson. Shop fresh Michigan-sourced food and quality products directly from local farmers and artisans every Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fresh fruits, vegetables, sweets, crafts, and so much more. Accepting cash, credit cards, EBT, and double-up food bucks. Conveniently located at the corner of Mechanic and Pearl Streets along the Grand River.
Dive into an ocean of possibilities during Jackson District Library's summer reading program. All it takes is 4 hours of reading to enter into the grand prize drawings. Win prizes including gift cards to Cascades Ice Cream, Jack 60 Bowling, and more. Plus family-themed programs and events going on at all 13 branches and a blog party July 30th. It's Jackson District Library's summer reading program, continuing through July 31st. Register today at myjdl.com.
Greater impact together. That's what makes the new United Way of South Central Michigan extraordinary. Gathering the power of 3 locally United Ways across 6 counties means creating equitable, lasting change for the most people facing the toughest social issues. That's real impact right here in your community. Greater impact together. That's United Way of South Central Michigan. Learn more at unitedforscmi.org.
Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping has been proudly serving the southern Michigan area since 1986. With thoughtful design and quality craftsmanship, our experienced experts can bring any idea to life. Stop into our brand new location and garden center today. From a total redesign to just a few plants to spruce up your outdoor living space, we have everything you'll need. Need dirt, mulch, stone, or topsoil? It's all here and on-site at Wilcox. And of course, we can handle the delivery. We can also take care of your fertilizing and weed control, irrigation from repairs to new systems, and all of your landscaping needs. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, everything for your outdoors.
Relay for Life doesn't exist because of cancer. It exists because of communities like ours coming together to fight it. To share moments of laughter, moments of silence. To provide a shoulder to cry on or a hand to high five. To raise funds that help the American Cancer Society develop breakthrough research, provide free lodging to patients, and give people free rides to treatment. Join Relay for Life and join the way our community is fighting for a world without cancer.
Welcome back to the morning show. Our show today is brought to you by Midwest Vehicle Group on Page Ave and owner Joey Badal. When you need a car you can trust, go see Joey. He's a great guy. He has great stuff. 16-year-old, you need a new car for a 16-year-old, or you need a nice truck for work, he's got it all. Midwest Vehicle Group.
Tonight is the Jackson Food Truck Festival, and it features many Jackson-based food trucks, including Later Dudes, a truck that debuted at the Art Beer and Wine Festival, where we caught up with the owner and crew. We're at Later Dudes, which is a very unusual name for a food truck. Krista, where did this come from?
Well, in December of 2021, my husband passed away from COVID pneumonia. And during our time together, we've been friends for 46 years and married 22 years. And during our time together with our kids and him and I, he would always say quotes from movies. And we started thinking about all the quotes that he would say, and he actually died in December 21st of 2021. So it was around Christmas, and we always watched Christmas Lampoon's Vacation. And so I remember him saying to us several times, you know, later dudes, when Chevy Chase is going down the hill to slide, he said that when he was going down there to his family on this sled going really fast. And then Sean just picked it up and was always saying, you know, later dudes to us. And so I thought that would be a great name for our food truck.
It is.
And my niece had approached me because she's she works during the day. She is a coordinator? She's a coordinator in the day, but also she has an entrepreneur mind. And so she was like, we need to start something, you know, we wanted to do something in Sean's memory to keep him alive. He was a chemical engineer at Ford Motor Company for over 20 years. And he had many patents, and we just wanted to really just keep his memory alive. And so Adrian said, we should start a food truck. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So we put the money together, and we had it made in Texas/Mexico. And it got delivered here about a week ago.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And this is our first event, and we're pretty excited about it.
Oh my God, this is the unveiling of Later Dudes. Now, so we've got the name, we've got the trailer. Adrian, what about the menu? What's the theme of this truck?
Well, we really like fair food, so we were like, what if we had a place where it was always fair food? So we decided to do Polish sausages with the peppers and onions, and deep fried Oreos, and you know, the fries with the fresh cut French fries with the vinegar and salt. And we also decided, because a big thing in Detroit right now is the corned beef egg rolls. So that's what we got going on here. So we added that to the menu too. And since this is Art Beer and Wine Festival, we decided to do some chocolate covered strawberries too.
Oh man. So you got some for now and some for later, right? Yeah. So tell me about this, what is it?
Yep, so it's a egg roll, and then there's corned beef hash, and then as well as...
hash, just corned beef.
Okay, corned beef. With mozzarella cheese, we have some of them with just meat and cheese, and then some of them we have with cabbage, onion, and then so it's almost like a Reuben but in an egg roll, and then we have a Thousand Island dipping sauce or a honey mustard, and they just taste great.
Okay, well let's see if you're accurate on the taste.
Which
Thousand or honey mustard?
Probably a Thousand Island.
Yeah.
That goes with corned beef better, right?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It smells good.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I just got it off for you. I just got it off for you.
Thank you.
Very good.
It is. Yeah, very good. And perfect for a walk around.
Oh yeah. Nice finger food, simple to eat. You know, good to go around.
So you're gonna quit your day jobs for this?
We'll have to see how it goes. We've signed up for a lot of events around Jackson, and you know, we're gonna do some fundraisers with it also, and we'll see what happens.
We'll be at the fair down there. We got, what else we got? The fireworks, the July 4th fireworks, Hot Air Jubilee, and a bunch more. You can actually go onto our Instagram. We have a Facebook account too. Check it all out. You know, we have all the events posted.
Well, good news. The food's a hit.
Thank
Great,
you.
thanks.
Thanks, Bart.
Improving the air quality in your home isn't a luxury, it's improving your family's lives. Our staff do each job carefully, completely, and with great attention paid to you, the homeowner. We take care to leave each home better than we found it, and when you take your first breath after one of our cleanings, I'm sure you'll agree. We can help keep your home cleaner and your air safer by scheduling a cleaning today. Dux, we're your indoor air professionals.
The death of George Floyd, who died in police custody Monday night.
Turning my pain into purpose is pretty much what I have done to start this foundation. It's going to take more than just us, you know, as a foundation. It's going to take the community, the world, to help us make a change, because it just can't be us.
Lester Brothers has been performing driveway installations for over 30 years. Crushed asphalt is one of our most popular driveway gravels and an overall Lester Brothers favorite. When spread properly, it can last for many years. It's 100% recycled, environmentally friendly, quarter of the cost of hot asphalt, dust-free, and ready for immediate use after construction. Contact Lester Brothers today for a free timely estimate for your future crushed asphalt driveway or parking lot.
At Cascades Golf Course, you will experience a classically designed championship golf course that is beautifully maintained and enjoyed by golfers of all ages. Cascades has a great twilight special on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after 2 p.m. Golfers can play for just $20. The clubhouse has great golf merchandise and now offers a selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Call us today for information on outings or visit CascadesGolfCourse.com to make your tee time online. Cascades Golf Course, championship golf since 1929.
Come along with JTV and Experience Jackson and get to know or reintroduce yourself to some of the best Jackson County has to offer. Join Andy and Rachel as they tour the county interviewing and highlighting Jackson on a visit with Experience Jackson. Whether it's golf, museums, hotels, or events, we'll give you some great ideas on how to spend time in Jackson. Watch on JTV.tv, YouTube, and Experience Jackson social channels.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Today's show is brought to you by Swingin' at the Shell, and it's a concert series happening all summer long in Albion. And it's Sundays at 6 p.m. at Victory Park Band Shell. Enjoy that free live music, all courtesy of Caster Concepts.
Joining us now from Printer Source Plus, President Joe Sharp and account and marketing manager Pat O'Dowd. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. It's great to see you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I love it.
So it's been a good year. You guys have been talking, you've been talking to me about Epson. Is the community starting to have some Epsons?
Yeah. Community's starting to really love the cost savings with the Epsons and the sustainability aspect of it. I mean, when you can 85% less electricity consumption and 65% less consumables going into the waste, come on, it just makes sense.
It does make sense. Now, Pat, you've worked with a lot of local companies, and I know you wanted to highlight a few that you've worked with.
Yeah, we've had some pretty key wins or successes implementing new print and copy solutions. The city of Jackson. There's JAMA, Adrian, their new membership coordinator. She's phenomenal. I think she said the dog's name was Lily. I asked her, and I forgot to look before we walked in.
Was the dog in the meeting?
The dog is actually a trainer for them. Staff trainer. That dog is in the office on a regular basis, and it keeps everybody in line.
The dog signed the contract?
The dog did not. Epson does not allow a paw print. It doesn't.
We tried to get it approved, though.
That's funny. But yeah, so Epson, there's Avery Wealth, Brent and Dan, great local company. They love the sustainability, the technology, and the cost savings, like Joe mentioned, really make it a no-brainer for people. The City of Jackson, there's Lisa. She's the assistant to Jonathan Green, the city manager, and she has had nothing but rave reviews. She loves the fact that when she hits print, it actually prints right away. There's no waiting. And when copiers, you usually sit around for a couple of minutes and wait for it to heat up. On Epson's, you hit the print button and it goes right away. So
I assume they have quite a bit of printing needs over at the
yeah, it's incredible how much they do print. Yeah,
as one of our partners, Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people know, but we do wide format printers, plotters, as I guess they're called in the industry. Landscapers, factories.
Photographers.
Yeah, photographers.
Yep. We have a P series and a T series, which means P series for photos, T series is more your architects and stuff like that.
I mean, people can print anything with you guys, right?
Yes,
I mean, it's
absolutely.
not, there's online ordering and all that. That's just not necessary, is it?
No.
Yeah. Right now, our Epsons actually compete with presses out there. So your big Xerox C75 presses that you see that print, we can do better. We can do better with our Epson. It's really pretty awesome. Yep.
So if you need a banner for a graduation party, call Wilcox.
That's amazing.
You heard it here, hot off the press.
Didn't we? I feel like we knew someone for our graduation party that had a printer. I think it was Silver Foam. We had Silver Foam prints. They printed all the graduation banners.
It's good to have friends.
It is. That's cool, but that's a great point. We've talked about labels and printers and then the label paper, and you and I had talked to someone who was telling us they were buying their stuff online, but this stuff is actually cheaper than online, some of the products that you guys sell.
Yeah, we get factory direct pricing on label supplies, the actual labels themselves. We have the label machines, and Mike Ortel, Joe's best hire ever. Joe tells me every morning that Mike Ortel is his best hire ever. Literally, he tells me every morning. But Mike is a label expert. He understands the media. He understands all the materials. He gets really far into the minutia, and he can help.
Minutia, good for you.
That's a good word.
Yeah, good.
He can help any business if it's small retail shop like Jackson Candle Company. He was in there yesterday. He noticed some labels that they're doing. If you want to bring those labels in-house and do them yourself, Mike can fit you with a machine and the right materials to make your labels really pop. And cool. I think it's been great for us, hasn't it, Joe?
Absolutely. Labels, you got to think with the cannabis industry around here.
Oh, right.
We sell a lot of labels to the cannabis industry, and all over Detroit, down in the Ohio, Toledo area. Labels everybody uses them on their product. Right. We got some guys that put 3 of them on, every product that goes out. So, yeah, we can help you with any kind of labels, that you need for your products, or, wineries, breweries, all that stuff.
That's
we
cool.
Can help
when
you.
I think label, sometimes I'm very simple, and I think like a hello, my name is label on my
that
shirt.
That too.
But these are high. You guys can do high-end branding.
High-end.
High-end.
Get it? High-end.
Bart with another one.
Well, your slogan could be we'd sell a lot of labels.
High-end.
We'd
sell a lot of high-end labels.
There we go.
Fantastic.
We're on fire this morning.
Bart might be your next marketing guy.
He's doing well, but yeah, he's got some good ideas.
You guys have been out and about in the community. That hasn't stopped. What's the latest and greatest? Where have you guys been out and about lately?
A lot in Albion, Chelsea. Yeah. Albion's been really good to us. Cool. Billy Beers over there. Yeah. He's a great guy. He's connecting us, with a lot of people over there. Chelsea also got connected with a gentleman the other day that is amazing. He won a Lifetime Achievement Award over there in Chelsea. Cool. And yeah, he's just a good guy named Dick Dice. Nice guy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but he does a lot in the community over there. Dick Dice.
Oh yeah, Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Yes. I just got introduced to him.
That's
great
cool.
guy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, Pat, I know you're busy with family and a lot of happenings this summer. Have you been able to take any time for yourself?
Yeah, we went to Lake Michigan and stayed on a houseboat.
No.
This is a funny
Small.
story.
It's like Gilligan's Island style size. It was built for probably someone about 5'2". I'm 6'4", so the kids loved it. Me not so much, but it was fun.
Whose idea was that?
We were going to stay in a hotel, but we did it last minute.
Oh, no hotels available.
And so there was nothing available, and that was literally the last Airbnb. So we thought it'd be an adventure. But have you guys ever heard of alewives? It's a type of fish.
No.
They die off every year. And because spring started later this year, they died off up north July 4th weekend. So literally on the shores of Lake Michigan, there's thousands, as far as the eye could see, little dead fish.
Sardines.
And apparently the Convention and Visitors Bureau up there didn't think, let's rake our beaches for the 4th of July. So we got to sunbathe with the stench of rotting fish.
People are waiting for a photo. Unfortunately, we don't have one.
I do have a bunch of them, but it was absolutely terrible. But my wife, she made the plans and she was sticking to it. She kept telling the kids, it's not that bad. They're just a couple fish.
So you had to like walk through the fish.
If you wanted to go to the water, you had to either jump a 6-foot path of dead fish and then bathe and swim with the dead ones still washing up.
Seriously?
They said the fishermen on our pier said that it's all up and down Lake Michigan.
Really?
So we ended up going to Crystal Lake, but it was fun.
Oh, a beautiful lake.
I was really proud of my wife, though. She was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Who cares if you're swimming with dead fish?
Wow. Hey, you don't see that on the Pier Michigan commercials.
No. That I don't know. If I was the Convention and Visitors Bureau up there, I'd probably organize
the rake
a community rake day. Hey, it's the 4th of July. We got 1 million people coming from down south. Let's rake.
That's interesting. I hadn't heard that yet, but I'm going to ask you.
I researched alewives. It's been happening since the 60s.
Really?
They're an invasive species from the Atlantic Ocean.
Really? How the heck did they get in our Great Lakes?
I don't know. Somebody.
Long swim.
Somebody brought one home and threw it in the lake.
Isn't that the way it always goes?
There were 2 alligators in the Kalamazoo River last year.
I know. Yeah.
Did they find those yet?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know that they did.
The alligator.
They didn't. When I was in Albion yesterday for a Festival of the Forks meeting, it was topic of conversation. They still have not found it.
That's unbelievable.
I feel like I'm going to be the one that finds it.
I hope so.
And I'm going to take it and get some social media pictures of the alligator at our new office in Albion.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
I think he's going to do it.
One other thing. You guys do your own printing ink, right?
Yeah.
Private label printing ink.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a private label that is, you have to be a channel partner to get it. These are amazing. Our defect ratio is 0.1%. That's lower than even the OEM cartridge. They're 100% guaranteed local delivery. We've been using these for about 3 years now.
Awesome. Great to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Always.
Pat O'Dowd and Joe Sharp, Printer Source Plus. More of the morning show after this.
With proper alignment, your vehicle's tires can last a lot longer. At G-Force Automotive, we perform a comprehensive front-end inspection and perform a complete alignment on your car, truck, or SUV. We'll keep you driving straight down the road. At G-Force Automotive, we make friends one car repair at a time.
Collins Brothers Floor Covering, because new carpet is like, very nice. But commercials suck. Don't change the channel, change your carpet. Collins Brothers Downtown, excellent. Established in 1940.
That's before the war, sucker!
For over 30 years, the Jackson area has relied on the knowledge and craftsmanship of Allen Brothers Fence Company. From wrought iron and aluminum to vinyl, wood, or chain link fencing, the friendly staff at Allen Brothers is the answer for your next decorative, security, or containment fence project. Residential, commercial, or industrial, call 764-2922. Visit us on Facebook to take a look at some of our latest projects, or stop in and see us at 4200 Page Avenue in Michigan Center.
Ammonite's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake. We have what it takes to keep you cool all summer long. Great flavors, excellent selections. We're more than just an ice cream shop. Ammonite's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake.
kids' summer movies at the Michigan Theater are back on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays this summer, sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Jackson and Consumers Energy. Movies are at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., and doors open 30 minutes prior. Admission is $1. A pop and popcorn combo is $4. Visit MichiganTheater.org or the Michigan Theater of Jackson Facebook page for the complete schedule.
There's a new YouGov poll out today about how often couples argue, and one finding I don't believe, 3% of couples say they never argue.
You know, those are probably those people that don't yell at their children.
They don't exist. What do you think is the number one thing that people argue about, couples argue about?
Money.
Nope.
Sex.
Nope.
Mail. Who has to take the garbage out?
No. Tone of voice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't like that tone.
Don't take that tone with me.
I don't like that attitude. Money is number 2. Communication styles.
That's tone of voice.
Yeah.
Household chores.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the family.
Amount of quality time spent together.
Mm-hmm.
Health or lifestyle decisions. That's interesting.
You're eating another piece of pie?
Yeah. What are you doing?
How you argue. I don't like how you argue.
Interesting.
Those are the top 10. But
very good.
Yeah, 8% say they rarely argue, 3% say they never argue.
Yeah, we rarely argue at my house, because why would I argue when I couldn't win? I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. No one's kidding.
No. We don't argue either.
Huh?
We don't argue.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
There's no arguing at JTV either, is there?
There's no arguing here. Sometimes Brandon and I argue about sports.
Oh yeah, there's that.
But a lot of times we agree.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think the family, extended family, I think there's probably more of that than people admit. But you know what? It's a poll, so people don't tell the truth. 50% of people that surveyed don't tell the truth in a poll.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know I've never been surveyed or filled out a poll? I have been surveyed for the Family Feud questions before.
You have?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yep, I was outside a, I won't say it. Hey, the aircraft carrier game is coming back. Michigan State and Gonzaga. You'll remember that Michigan State and North Carolina played in 2011. They played on the USS something, but this time it's going to be on the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier. And Brandon, that's going to be fun, but listen to Michigan State's November schedule. Gonzaga, Kentucky, Villanova, Notre Dame, and then they're in a tournament that's got Iowa, Nova, Bama. I mean,
that's how we roll, man.
It is. It is.
Tough.
It's a tough November. Some other news. Europeans are wondering if Russia will turn the Nord Stream 1 pipeline back on after the scheduled routine maintenance. It's supposed to open back up on the 21st. There's a lot of people that think Putin's going to just snip it and stop the flow of gas to Germany. That seems to be a growing trend of way of thinking, so we'll see what happens. That would be an all-out disaster. That pipeline gets shut down for a couple weeks every year for routine maintenance, and the thinking is they might not turn that back on. We'll see.
Well, let's hope they do.
Well, yeah, of course.
But that's the bright spot in the labor and inflation figures out yesterday. Gas prices are trending, they keep going down.
And the inflation figures did not reflect the downward trend in the gas prices, so it is actually a lower percentage as well. And that's as far as my math will take us.
I think that's it for today.
Is it? It should be. Hey, later today on your show, Justice Richard Bernstein, Steve Sitko, Balloonmeister from the Hot Air Jubilee, David Warnsley, Matters of the Heart Ministry, Kim Parker from the Relay for Life, and Rick Walton with Rose Queen candidate Caitlin Briss. That's all. We'll see you at 1 o'clock.
It is time to kick off our